Welcome to Comically Comics, your one-stop listen to all things comics. We're talking books, movies, TV shows, video games, and more. I must forewarn you, though, we are a spoiler cast, and what that means is we consider all properties, past, future, and present, to be valid, and we will spoil the hell out of them. I'm your host, Michael, along with my two co-hosts, Richard and Jeremy, and with all that being said, let's get started. All right, it's Sunday, November 16th. We are back with some more Sandman. We've got episodes 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. That's what I got written down anyways. So we'll stick with that. Episode 7, Time and Night. Jeremy, what is the whelming of this episode for you?
I'll say I was pleasantly whelmed on this one. My wife and I had started this episode kind of last week just because whenever we finished the one before this, I kind of have a little bit of a cliffhanger of, well, is he dead or not? And so kind of went ahead and watched it, at least part of it. I stopped it like part of the way through because I was like, look, I got to review this next Sunday. We can't watch this too early. so yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I said, I was pleasantly whelmed.
Nice. Richard?
I was pleasantly whelmed. I liked seeing the parents of the Endless. I didn't even know they had parents until when I was researching to see if Delirium had like a explanation of why she changed from Delight to Delirium, and I was on like one of the wikis, and it was like parents, and I was like, oh shit, they have parents. So anyway, I didn't think we would see them for this series, and the fact that we saw them, I thought was cool. So,
all right. I've got to echo both of y'all. I'm right back in it. I'm pleasantly whelmed as well. This was a nice little change of pace, I feel like. I didn't know about the parents either. But one of my notes, as we're talking about it anyways, I said, of course, Father Time and Mother Nature. Like, who else would it be that were parents of the Endless?
It's actually not Mother Nature. That was one of the things my wife asked because of all the plants. It's Mother Night.
Well, that makes sense with the name of the episode.
Yeah. I was thinking she was something to do with darkness. Whenever the way that dream was telling all about that or whatever.
Right.
He kept referencing darkness.
Yeah, like in the beginning there was time and darkness. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes no sense though.
And like
the time and darkness does, but yeah. Go ahead, sorry, Jerry.
Oh, you're good. I was saying I liked her costume outfit. Like if you saw on the side of it, kind of had looked like stars.
Yeah.
Like in her hair and in her dress kind of thing. So I thought that was a really neat touch.
Yeah, the comic art for her is she looks like a very like a maternal totem, where it's like a very busty, like shapely woman, if you will. And then she's like the Marvel character that was in Thor Love and Thunder. I can't think of his name.
Infinity and Eternity.
Yeah, Infinity and Eternity. So she looks like that, where it's like the cosmos. She's like a silhouette with like cosmos in her.
I got you. I wonder why they press though visually with the whole garden instead of doing more of a dark. You know what I mean? Because when I saw that, my mind immediately went to Mother Nature. I figured Father Time, and even when we're talking about him, I was like, okay, well then it's probably. I wonder if Mother is Mother Nature. Will we even see her?
Right.
And then when we see her, she's with plants and everything else. But then coming like y'all were talking about with the episode Time and Night.
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't they do more of a just emptiness or darkness?
That was kind of my as well. I was wondering that, especially because my wife had the exact same takeaway that it was Mother Nature, but it wasn't. And it was very odd.
Yeah.
But because they did include, like Jeremy said, you could see the stars, like the way they designed her look. But as far as where she resided in, I don't know, maybe Mother Night just likes plants. Maybe she's just a houseplant kind of person.
That's funny. Synopsis for this episode: Dream, faced with a destiny he never thought would be, searches for hope. So I think the biggest thing was like a lot of the parents, because Nawala, right? The elf lady.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, hey, there's somebody made the law. Why don't you go see if it can get changed as far as his death sentence that he has? and he goes to mom and dad. Dad is a straight up dick, but at the same time, I'm like, does he warrant being a dick? Like I don't know. Some of the stuff he's saying, I was like, okay, that's you are low down for that. And other things, I'm like, I mean, if your kids only come whenever they want something, I kind of get it, but at the same time, like the one line that got me was how children are like basically an unfortunate circumstance to love. Is what he said. And I was like, oh, wow, that's rough, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
It was funny, like, in this episode, it was very, like, between both of them, honestly, like, if anybody's watching that, like, why would you have kids? I mean, between the mom or dad, like, between night or time, like, there's, both of them came out of it pretty negative. And I was like, well, this is not a very family-oriented kind of episode here.
No, I don't think it ever was. But yeah, my wife made a funny comment where she's like, good to see that even the endless suffer from emotionally immature parents.
Yeah, he said a lot of cold stuff that I was like, wow, like that's, I don't know, that's crazy.
Yeah. For him, I was just like, he's a real peach.
Yeah. That's such a Southern thing to say.
Yeah.
He did say some stuff though that I was like, okay, if you're the father and you have the idea of like they only come when they want something. One of his lines was, just because y'all think that I'm time, it can't be wasted. Clearly this conversation says that it can be. So at least do me the favor and tell me why I'm right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm with you on that there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was cool seeing him. His design was kind of just bland compared to his comic book counterpart.
Yeah.
He looks more like what you would think of Father Time, like a really old man with a really long beard and white hair and stuff. He looked like some kind of Game of Thrones character in this version.
A clean cut Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did like his dwelling though. The top that's like slowly spinning.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of cool,
Yeah.
like where he lives.
Yeah, they definitely spent more time, pun intended, with his like design for his domain than they did, I think, Mother Night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I feel like it'd be just hard to do hers because he just talks about being darkness. And I mean, we just gonna have a black screen the whole time they have their lines and stuff. Like,
No.
just.
But you could do kind of like how the dream is. Like later on, we see a certain section of the dream where it looks very like cloudy, starry cosmos kind of stuff. So you could do that personally. They already have it.
Yeah.
Just put it back in.
Yeah.
Speaking on the mother, definitely getting like somewhat helicopter parent vibes or something there, but at the same time not. Her idea of fixing the situation that Dream is in was basically like, come live with me. We'll create a little dream bubble for you to stay in, and you'll be right down the hall, and everything will be okay. Mama will take care of everything. And I'm like, that's a little creepy. Like, what are you doing there, Mama Bear?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna have his room downstairs in the basement.
Yeah, she definitely was like, no, come. I think she's just lonely, maybe. And she
Maybe,
but like not in like a creepy, weird way.
Right.
But like, there was some slight remark that she made about how like he's always, about his duty or something like that, and he was like, well, I've always done what I thought you wanted me to be. Which I thought was cool.
I don't know that I necessarily.
Yeah, and then she threw at him like, "Oh, blame it on the parents."
Yeah.
Apparently.
I don't like what they were doing as far. No, I don't mean that. I don't believe Dream when he was telling like his dad and stuff. Like, I just came here to tell you goodbye. All these things that were not of help. Like, I don't really believe what Dream was saying fully at that point in time.
I do. I think this is Dream's apology tour. As a matter of fact, that's one of my.
I agree.
That's one of my notes for like one of the other episodes. Is like Dream's going on an apology tour because he thinks he's
Yeah.
gonna die, and
Yeah.
I think he has changed, even though, like we said, there's some conflicting kind of like information with that one episode where everyone dies in the strip club.
Mm.
But I think he has changed. He's like, oh, it's whatever. The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes too big that day, and now he's
Hey.
like, oh, I feel feelings, and I want to be a good person or a good endless. And so he's going around. He is pleading. Obviously, he did go see his parents to be like, maybe I can, plead. If I can change, maybe they can change, and they can, save me somehow. And
Yeah.
but I do think he is sincere about like, hey, I'm sorry, I do love you, like kind of
Yes.
stuff.
I do believe that. But one of the things he was sitting there saying to his dad was like, I guess I came here to say, goodbye. I guess I came here, to apologize, whatever, things like that. And I'm like, that wasn't your full intent. Like you did want to be saved. That's kind of where
Yeah.
I question it. Or I don't believe him when he sits there and says that he didn't go there to get a pardon, essentially, for lack of better words.
I think he was going there. It was, we will call it like a dual intention type thing. Like as far as
Yeah.
hoping that maybe having a slight bit of hope that they'll be able to help him, but in the back of his mind, kind of really knowing that they probably won't. And then also the intention of just saying the goodbye and thank you and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I could see that. The other half of the story is that Puck and Loki are a couple, and they've got an idea.
I wrote down their couple name is Pokey.
Pokey. That's pretty funny.
Mhm.
It's better than
Yeah.
Pukey.
Pukey.
yeah.
They've got an idea to free Loki from his commitment to Dream. And so they're going to start and enact on this deal. And part of this has to do with Daniel. And you'll learn more of like what the plan actually is as the episodes go on. But I want to talk about Daniel's mother, Lyta. And she is by far the worst mistake-making person in the history of mistake-making people.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'm speechless, honestly, with this
Do
woman.
explain, because I don't
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's well, first of all, in this episode, she goes to this mansion, which has she ever been here before? I know that this is like Rose Walker's grandmother's mansion.
Yeah, I can't remember. I was supposed to watch season 1 before we did season 2, and I didn't have time. I can't remember if she shows up to that mansion or not. But regardless, yeah.
Who sits there and leaves their child with some randos in this mansion?
I guess they were supposed to be like, whatever hired help. But yeah, it is a bit weird.
I was like, no way.
Yeah. That was one of the things my wife and I said. Like, there's like you've known these people like maybe 30 minutes now.
Right?
And you're just gonna leave your kid with them. Like that just makes no sense.
Like, I know that I'm super cautious and all, but I'd be hesitant to drink tea from them. I'm just saying. And I'm sure they got some really good tea. But still, like, I would just be like, Yeah. And then there's other things that she does in the next couple episodes that I'm like, bitch, you just have no sense. You just don't have any common sense at all.
Mhm.
Like, there's no red flags
Yes.
here at all for you. What are you doing?
So there was also another character that kind of comes in play with her. I'm like, where did was it Hetty? The dog lady?
Mad Hetty, yeah. She was in season 1.
Was
But-
she?
oh, okay.
Okay, I didn't know who the dog lady was. I don't remember her.
You really? Okay.
So are the 3 dogs supposed to be representative of the Conley ones? Kind of.
Maybe. That's a good question.
Ooh,
I didn't think about that. Probably.
I didn't think about that either.
Because there's like I mean, if you look at them, but there's one that's a little bit like the bigger, burlier dog. There's kind of like a one that's a little bit shaggier, and then there's like this small old one.
Yeah.
So
The like hairless one.
Yeah.
If you compare the dog sizes and coats, we can come to the conclusion.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta be honest with you. That's actually not a bad take.
No, it's not at all. It's just funny.
I'm trying to remember what her purpose is. Like, because she's a big character from the comics, and she's in the last season. She was in the episode with Joanna Constantine, where she's doing the exorcist on one of the royal family members. It was like episode 2 or something of season 1, or I forget which one it was.
Oh, I know. Okay, because this was him trying to get the sand back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm somewhat there now. Somewhat.
Anyway, she's like a witch or something. I don't honestly remember. No, I didn't really have much about Lyta. Just I thought they did a good. Now knowing that she's like the daughter of Wonder Woman, they picked an actress that kind of looks like Wonder Woman. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That stuck out to me as well. Just now, since you told us that.
Yeah.
Last person I got notes on is Nola's brother. I can't stand him. Cannot stand him. I kind of want him to die.
Clarican,
yeah.
Yeah.
Flarkin.
Flarkin. Yeah, he's the same character in the comic. He's just a kind of like a, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, like a brown nosing, like likes to rub elbows with royalty kind of thing. My favorite line though was when they're preparing for the kindly ones, the Furies, and Merv brings some machine guns. And he says the line, I call them the unkindly ones.
Yeah.
Merv is the best. Let's be real.
I also love the moment. There's a sweet moment with Lucian and Dream talking about how like they love one another. And I just thought that was really, really sweet. But yeah, that, I also forgot. I love the start where Dream goes to the kindly ones, the Furies, the Sisters of Fate, and he tries to bribe them. He's like, here's a ferret. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
That poor ferret was looking like it was going to get eaten.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's it for me on this episode.
Jeremy?
Yeah. Yeah, and I hate, speaking of like that brother too, is like, I hate that Noella had to leave. Like, you could tell she really didn't want to. And I don't know. I hated seeing that.
Yeah. The thing that annoyed me with that was because it's a comic, like that whole story where she joins up with Dream, like she gets left for Dream, like a bunch of other stuff happens. So like she's been with Dream for like a while now. Mm-hmm. Whereas like this, she's only been with him for like 2 episodes. so the fact that she's all like, I don't want to go. It's like, girl, you just been there for like 2 days.
Yeah. I think it didn't stick out to me just because of how they left. Like they already made it to where the queen sounded like a wicked stepmother kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then like her brother just giving her away and having no, really remorse or heart for her. Mm-hmm. Like I think they did a good job of that, of making it to where, for me anyways, it wasn't weird because I was like, bitch, I wouldn't want to go back with him anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I'm with her.
They do that again, like in the comic, but it is, you learn over time that she likes serving Dream because he's like a kindly lord, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least it's like, most book representations where you get more context reading it, more story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move on to 8 if y'all are ready.
Yes.
Yeah, works for me.
Cool. Episode 8, Fuel for the Fire. Morpheus, realizing his life is in the hands of others, prepares for his replacement. However, Loki and Puck have their own agenda when it comes to the Master of Dreams. Jeremy, what is your whelming of this episode?
I'm still gonna stick with pleasantly whelmed. I really, really enjoyed this one. I liked seeing Joanna come back into it, and that her whole persona there. I really, and seeing Dream through all this too, how he's kind of recognizing some things and changing some things, and the banter between Dream and Joanna I enjoyed. So it was a really good episode to me. Pleasantly overwhelmed. I mean, pleasantly whelmed.
Pleasantly overwhelmed. I was pleasantly.
Yeah.
Richard, what's yours?
I was pleasantly whelmed with this. There were some twists that I liked that I didn't see coming, so I thought that was cool.
Interesting. Okay. I am pleasantly whelmed as well. Joanna Constantine is kind of a cool character. I like seeing her. I like the actress they got to play her and whatnot like that. And I like her attitude they give her. It's very John Constantine. So, which is, for the story and all. And I like that we got more of like her grandmother, more story as far as like some clarification on the questions that I had.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up as well
on past episodes. So, which while we're there, we might as well just talk about it. Dream offers Joanna basically her grandmother's journal in life, and so within that, we get that Orpheus was a love of hers.
Yeah.
So that was a question that I had, that like she fell in love with just ahead. That's a very Constantine move, I think. They're weird. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I think that was the detriment of using the same actress. I know, because like in the comic, that's supposed to be John Constantine,
right?
And then the grandmother is Joanna.
Which one?
The future.
Okay, so the one on this episode.
Yeah, like the one that's in modern day is John Constantine. Like the guy, the blonde haired, wears trench coat, smokes like a chimney. Like that's supposed to be John Constantine. The past is supposed to be Joanna Constantine, where she's like a lady, and we saw all the French Revolution and all that stuff we saw the last 3 episodes. That's all from the comic, and it just becomes confusing when it's the same actress, because I understand that they made it to where it's like, oh no, she just looks like a lot like her grandmother. Right. But I don't think it ever gets mentioned until this episode. And I was like, oh, so it isn't that she's been alive all these years. They're 2 different people.
Yeah. And like season 1, we see both as well.
Yeah.
But the first time we see them is when they're going to get the sand, like you were talking about a minute ago. That's present day, supposed to be John in that story. And then, like as Richard was saying with the revolution and all that jazz, that was supposed to be Joanne, like the grandmother.
Yeah. One of the questions I have is, everyone seems to know about the kindly ones coming for Dream. Is there like a fucking paper that goes around? Like,
that's what we were saying too. Yeah.
It's a raven.
Yeah, it's Raven. It's Matthew. He's just going around.
He's just going around blabbing because he has no control over it.
It's one of those emails you forward at work or whatever.
It's like a chain email.
CC to everybody.
Yeah. Just the kindly ones accidentally, CC to everybody. Oh shit, I didn't mean to send that. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Per the next episode, there ain't no way they accidentally did it.
Yeah.
They did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is like kind of going to your point, Michael, of with what's her name, Lyta?
Yeah, Lyta.
How like ignorant she is. Like the kindly ones came and told her that you have already met these people that took your son. Plural. Yeah. More than one person. These people.
Okay.
And they mention in what they were saying to her about putting him in a fire.
Right.
Burning him.
Yeah.
She still think that Dream took her son.
No. It's Dream who did it, Jeremy. Damn it. It's Dream.
There was sand at the crime scene.
It's well, and that it's so annoying because like there towards the end, whenever Loki comes and gives her that picture of Daniel being burned, I'm like, to fire here. There's what else do you need? And she's like, just stuck on Dream took him. I'm like, oh my gosh, how much like
She is so grief stricken, Jeremy, that she can't, put two and two together.
She also can't remove
I guess.
herself from that bench. She just sits there for how just.
Yeah,
She's just grown into it.
I'm with you.
That was one of those moments. I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think I don't, like I said, I didn't really read the I especially didn't read it this week because I just didn't feel like it. But I want to go back and maybe read it and see if there's like a better explanation. But this is another one of these where they pull from the comics, but it's like scattered across like 12 issues. So it's not like a lot of it had been like it's all linear. Like it's literally just the comic to life. This one is more of like, oh, they pulled a piece from there. They pulled a piece from this story. They pulled a piece from that story. And it's just kind of all over the place. I wrote for the third episode, like the Furies literally tell her, since we're just talking about it, the Furies tell her like, hey, Dream didn't kill your kid. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to kill Dream. And it's just like, bitch, are you not listening?
Yes.
Yeah, the next episode. Yeah. No, I've got other things to say about the next episode as well. It's actually in the synopsis. It's pretty funny, I think. But I will say, as far as like you're talking about the story and how scattered it's coming across, I assumed that they knew ahead of time that this was going to be the last season before, like maybe while writing it or something to that effect. Or
I'm going to assume that as well.
And the only reason I say that is because the way it seems like they're ending it. But at the same time, season 1 was pretty much what those first 2 story arcs, which is like 1 through 12. And Dream, I think, when he dies in the comics, I think that's around issue like 40 something. So if we're cram packing like 30 issues compared to 12, like that's why we're having to jump a good bit.
Yeah.
So
also there's just a lot of like, no one cares. Like, let's just get the good parts.
Right. Yeah.
I will say this, Michael. I think you called it, man. I don't know if they intended to do this for the comic, but the show, I think, is doing it. Like, at this point, like, we see, what's his name? Oh my gosh, Morpheus. He's like in despair to where the point that his sister comes and visits him. And I just thought that was interesting. It's like, okay, cool. So maybe he is doing this, like, instead of like the 12 steps of grief, it's like the 7 steps of the endless.
An endless step program. Yeah, I noticed as well when I thought he went to despair, but maybe she came to him. I was like, okay, I thought we'd already been there because I thought you'd called whenever we had gone there when he killed his son. But and then he's already met with Destiny. He met with him the last episode to try and figure out like what to do and what his story can be like. We see Delirium again, so I feel like we've already touched on Desire, and we just don't have to deal with that character again. And Destruction's gone, like, so
yeah.
I don't know. I know I'm stuck on Lyta, y'all. I know I am, but this is actually the stupidity of Morpheus when it comes to Lyta. He went with Joanna to go to the mansion, but he didn't talk to Lyta. Why wouldn't he just clear the air? Be like, look, I didn't take your son. I'm looking for him. Can you help us? Like something.
Because they need to have this happen so that eventually the big pivotal moment will happen.
What do you mean he did, Jeremy? What did I miss?
Well, because she stopped him whenever he was like walking out of that bedroom, and he tried to tell her that I didn't take your kid.
Oh, I missed that part then.
Yeah, like because it was after
I probably did fall asleep. No, you're right. No, I binged these like last night. I think I was up till like 1:00 this morning.
Oh Jesus!
But now, yeah, it was because whenever he went in and I saw what was his name, Alex, I think, the one that he had trapped in the dream
Oh,
Right,
yeah, Alex
yeah.
Burgess. Yeah,
in prison, and he was coming out, and Lyta had stopped him basically, and he tried to tell her then, like, I did not take your kid, but she was like, well, you said you were gonna get it, like, take him and whatever, and like, so, and even she said, like, well, if you find him, are you gonna bring him back to me?
Because there was the back and forth, and Joanna kept correcting Dream and trying to smooth things over. I remember now.
Yeah,
I remember now.
And she was like, hey, you're going to bring back the baby if you find him. And he's like, he is not safe in your keeping or whatever. And it's like, damn it, Dream. Like, for the love of Christ, man, read the fucking room.
That's funny. I forgot all about the Alex guy until I was walking in and they were like, oh yeah, he's still sleeping. I'm like, why? What's this guy's problem? And then we did a flashback. I was like, oh, I needed that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. I think my wife was the same way. I love there was a couple of lines from Loki where he's talking about how he hates children, and he's like, they break your heart because he like, canonically the lore of Loki is he's had like a bunch of children because he can change into like animals. And anyway, he said they break your heart, and then Odin uses their entrails to bind and torture you.
And he changed one to something, and it killed they changed one to the third one to something. Yeah, and it killed the fourth one.
Yeah. Also, I love the story of him telling how he tricked Thor into thinking he was pregnant, which is at the time when I was like following along in the comic, that is from the comic. That like word for word is from the comic.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was really, really funny. The twist that I like at the end that I did not see coming was the Corinthian.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh yes, because I like Boyd Holbrook as the Corinthian, and I was really excited to get him back.
Yeah, no, that was a good moment for him, creating him and bringing him back, and the mystery of like, will he turn again? Will he be good this time? What will he do? Like, this seems like a nightmare. Like, why would Dream create what looks like a nightmare?
Yeah, he is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
he's Dream's greatest like creation, essentially.
Yeah. Which like just seems odd to me. Like, I don't know, like why the Dream Lord would find so much value in a nightmare.
I think he mentions it in the next episode because it's like nightmares are also used to like teach people lessons. Mm-hmm. But this one got a little too out of hand. Well, the first one got a little too out of hand. I like that. I didn't see that coming, and I thought that was a nice twist. And yeah, I got excited. I was like, yes. And the comic, again, they do a great job of just adapting that comic. The only difference is Dream had it in that chest. Lucian didn't have to go like get it for him. He just had it in the chest. But pretty much same shot for shot. Even the dialogue used between Lucian and Matthew and Dream and the Corinthian, like all that's kind of the same. It was really cool.
Well, they must have traded out, maybe not, what he would pull from the chest so that maybe you don't get a repeat, I would assume.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Because I mentioned that when he traps Azazel, when he puts the bottle in, you see the Corinthian skull in that same chest.
Yeah. I was excited to see the Corinthian as well. But what I was not expecting was Loki to actually put Daniel in the fire.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that at all.
Apparently, that kind of got spoiled for me scrolling through the comic because I went like a little too fast, and the image that they have, he's holding a phoenix feather in the comic, and Loki's talking with Puck, and I think he mentioned, I'm trying to remember what the dialogue there is. I don't think it's the same, but anyway, he's like, let's see if that's a phoenix feather. And he puts the baby in the fire. And it's this weird image. I'll show y'all probably off podcast where it's just a baby like sitting, holding like a phoenix feather, and it's on fire, and the baby is like surrounded by fire. And it was just like, oh shit.
That one was hard to watch.
Right?
I mean, I obviously don't like see anything, but you hear him crying and like seeing that whole, and it's just like, God, that was, I did not like that.
I had to remind myself at the end. I was like, there was no body. Like,
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh no, like he really did it. Like, and then I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
We didn't see a body go in there. There was no body. We don't know that Daniel actually went into the fire.
Yeah. Not to mention they would not, if it did, they like the MPAA would be like, you can't show him burning a baby. You just can't.
Oh,
Oh man, that's true. That's true. Anything else?
No, that's it for me, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Awesome. All right. Episode 9, The Kindly Ones. Buddy cops Joanna and the Corinthians search for Loki and Puck. Lyta makes another bad decision and sleeps on a random dog lady's bed.
Random dog lady's bed.
I'm just saying, this lady just happens to show up wherever, and Lita's like, yes, I want to talk to the Kindly Ones. Can you please? And she's like, here, give me your lipstick. I'll draw a circle around the bed, and you lay on the bed and go to sleep.
That's like total normal behavior.
Lita's like, okay,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything to get at the Dream Lord.
Yeah. I'm not going to wake up and I'm going to be missing a kidney, am I?
Yeah. And I love that her like reassurance was that, oh, don't worry, it's clean. The dogs aren't allowed on there.
Oh yeah, no,
right?
But I was like, bitch, that ain't clean. That ain't clean. The dogs aren't allowed on there, but I piss and shit all over the bed.
But yeah, that whole scene, I was just like, this completes Lyta and her. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't, because once she does meet the Kindly Ones, like y'all were talking about earlier, they're like, we can't do that. We could only, avenge you or him or whatever. Go after Dream if he killed one of his own.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, and they're like, wait, no, he did. Just so you know, he did. So we can, yes.
Yeah, like. They literally tell her, she's like, I want revenge for my son. And she's like, well, we can't do that. It's only if he spilled family blood, which, I'm like, Lyta, they literally said he did not murder your son.
Well, I know, like they said, like if he had killed your son,
right,
we wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Clue there, like if he had done this, we still couldn't, but I mean,
it's got to be the dog.
That's your sign that.
Like,
just
yeah, it was very frustrating. But the whole time, actually, do you want to get to Whelming? I know we kind of like jumped the gun here.
Oh yeah. The only last thing I had was like she wasn't copied on the email that went out about how Dream.
Right.
She was the only one left out.
I think I literally had that. There was someone where I was like, apparently she didn't get the email. Or the newspaper, I meant.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what's your whelming of this episode?
I'm still going to stick to my same, pleasantly whelmed. I was, again, enjoying the episode, enjoying the series. I liked seeing it progress. And I mean, it was a decent cliffhanger that I left you on too. It made me excited to see the next episode. I mean, I hate, crud. What's his name?
Fiddler's Green.
Fiddler Green? Is that his name?
Fiddler's Green.
Yeah.
Fiddler's Green. I hated seeing him die, but I'm excited to see what the rest of the series has.
Well, that's a major spoiler. Jeez, you're whelming.
Yeah.
Richard, what's your whelming?
I wrote I was overly whelmed because I fucking love everything with Joanna Constantine and the Corinthian looking for Daniel.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is not in the comic. The Corinthian is just on his own looking for Daniel. All the whole Joanna joining, and like my wife and I, actually, we'll get into that in a second. Sorry. What's your
I'm right there with you. I'm pleasantly whelmed. This is probably my favorite episode out of the 3 that's in this little arc that we're talking about right here. I love the buddy cop with Joanna and Corinthian as well. That was really fun to watch, and watch the talk and how they kind of made a real quick story out of them two.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the whole. I enjoyed the death at the end of the episode. I enjoyed it, but I didn't at the same time. And I enjoyed making fun of Lyta. So yeah, it was a great episode. Like,
while this was all going on, I'm following along the comic. It is just the Corinthian. Joanna's not there, but there is some chemistry going on between the Corinthian and Joanna. And I my wife was like, "Are they gonna bang?" And I was like, "Oh God, no! Please, no!" And then like there was another point where he like flirts with her, and my wife was like, "Did you see the way his teeth looked at her?" She's like, "They're absolutely gonna bang." And then there was another point where he flirts, and she was like, "Why did Morpheus make him with so much riz? Like, why did they give him so much riz?"
I mean, like, it is in her blood to be into some weird things.
Yeah, some
So,
weird, like.
I mean, you
get
got her,
freaky-
her grandmother that was into just a head.
You get freaky with those eyes.
No, I agree, because I honestly kind of thought the same thing. And quoting Joanna Constantine, I was like, they're gonna shag. Like there's gonna be shagging.
Yeah.
And then I kind of wondered if they started that episode, the last episode off with Joanna Con in a dream, and she was banging somebody there, and I was like, I wonder if that's like is that like fruition of like that going to be the Corinthian? Is that what we're doing here? So
Yeah,
I don't know. That'd be kind of weird, but
it would be. It is very strange, but yeah, it would be in keeping with the Constantines.
yes. So kind of also doing another point back of how ridiculous. I know we're kind of just hammering on the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say I think we've hammered Lyta enough at this point.
she deserves it. Every last bit of it.
Mrs. Shore. I mean, even the help, like Miss Shore caught on to it.
Yeah,
and it figured it out before Lyta did. Yeah. So I and my wife made a comment. She's like, I love that she even has her old lady purse, like like Mrs. Shore out of just somehow like just in like shows like this. There's always just an old lady purse kind of thing. But
I like the Corinthian when he was going to eat the eyeballs. And she was like, I thought you you didn't do that. He's like, no, I didn't kill her. She's already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens in the comic. It like shot for shot, like the whole like he stuffs the eyeballs in, and then we see the shot of like the eyeballs in the teeth before they like close.
Ooh.
And it's really cool. And somehow by doing that, he can see like their memories and stuff.
That's crazy.
The thing that they change from the comic that they do here is eventually when he does meet up with Loki, he kills Loki.
Oh, wow.
He kills him and takes his eyes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Odin does not show up and take Loki. The Corinthian chokes him out and then takes his eyes.
Huh.
I think I might would have liked that better. But I don't know.
I would have liked it better, yes, but I think it would have been distracting with the story they were trying to tell with Joanna and him.
Yeah.
It would have pulled you out of that, I think.
Yeah, I think it would have been like, oh shit, he's back to being
right.
Oh yeah,
serial killer.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Corinthian.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I could see that.
Another character that I'm not necessarily fond of, Puck. My one note is Puck is the most promiscuous gay fairy that I've ever seen. Because he was banging Nola's brother, apparently. At least that's what it looked like. And already, like he day one, he's like, There's that sweet ass.
Yeah, he is I don't know. He's like from the Midsummer's Night Dream, he's like the antagonist. He's like a mischievous hobgoblin kind of character. So obviously he's going to be that for the series. But yeah, the fact that they got Joffrey to play him and then he isn't the total asshole that I thought he was going to be. Like Loki ended up, because like he even had he's like, look, we're not burning a baby.
Yeah.
Like I will do some terrible shit, but we ain't burning a baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, even on the elevator, when he's trying to go take the baby back, he's like, he's just a baby.
Mm-hmm. No, I at least appreciated that, but like, it's just the fact that they got Joffrey to play that character is really funny to me because I'm like, he's so sinister looking.
He could be a good Grinch.
A good Grinch, really?
Yeah,
I don't know if I want that, to be honest with you.
My last note that I have, Jeremy already spoiled it, was just no Gilbert. I in my head when I saw it, I saw it a verb. I was like, oh no, not Gilbert. And in my mind, the Darth Vader meme come up, and it was like, no.
You really are the most devious bastard in New York City.
Yeah, I it's so funny that you said that because I wrote no Fiddler's Green.
Yeah. Why'd it have to be him?
He was so chipper too when greeting her.
Yeah,
He really was.
I will say she does look like a badass and almost like an Amazonian with that sword and stuff like that coming in there.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah. So I'm really hoping Murph Pumpkinhead kind of watches out and like stays away because I don't want him to go either.
He's gonna shoot one of those rocket launchers at her.
Yes. I that's what I need. I need a Merv Pumpkinhead Rambo scene.
The Rambo moment.
Freaking guns blazing. just him standing there, slow motion, camera spinning around, shells just dropping to the ground.
That's funny.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Doing his like Joker laugh.
He has like he has like the bandana around his pumpkin head.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I'm good with that.
That's great. The last note I had was Delirium shows up and she lost Barnabas and she's like looking for him. And there's a line that she mentions why he left. He was like, he's like, it would be more enjoyable if you treated gravity as like a law and not a suggestion.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious.
Poor Barnabas.
I know. That's literally what I was like, poor Barnabas.
So there were two things I had. One is, do you think she knew what was coming? Like
Who's she?
Delirium? Because like the way she asked Dream to go with her and then saying like goodbye to him made me wonder, like, was she hinting at something like to alter like whatever? Because there were the dozens of destinies there, so like maybe she knew or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she knows that because he has spilt blood that he like the kindly ones are going to come for him and kill him. So I think she is trying to alter that destiny, especially since she saw Destiny and, like you said, saw the multiple versions of Destiny.
Yeah, which that didn't click to me until when because it showed her talking to Destiny and then he went into two forms and I was like, what the heck is happening there? And then, but it really didn't click until she was talking to Dream and where she said there were like dozens of destinies. And I was like, oh, so it's maybe that there's not just one single, path.
Yeah.
And so that's whenever Dream kind of started perking up a little bit.
Destiny kind of says that in, I think it's the first episode of these three where he like opens the book and it's like unfinished. Where he's not everything in my book is written down. Like, you still have, I think what he's implying is like, you still can alter your destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. And my other thing is, so is Lyta a granddaughter of the kindly ones?
I don't.
So I thought they had said something about that.
They make her in the comic. They refer to her as sister. So like, I don't know what they're doing
really?
for the show as far as like granddaughter, but Wonder Woman is a daughter. Like she was born during the Greek mythology. Like I think she's like a daughter of Zeus. So technically the Sisters of Fate could be like related to her because those Sisters of Fate are usually associated with Greek mythology. So yeah. I'm assuming that yes, she is quote unquote like a granddaughter.
Okay.
Well, anyway, that's it. Good night, everybody.
I was waiting for not Darth Vader, the Doctor Doom.
Sorry. I'm sick and I am off. I am here.
Well, I'm all out of notes. I know we've got like 3 more episodes left. I know one of the 3, there's one that's just death, and it's labeled the high cost of living, and that's like based off of her miniseries. So they got 2 episodes essentially, is what it seems like, to wrap this whole thing up.
Uh-huh.
And the whole Daniel thing. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. But Daniel, we did see a body, and I was like, oh, they actually did char him up. But he's fine. He's a phoenix. He's risen again.
Yes, he's a beautiful little butterfly.
So I was not expecting that at all. Of Daniel to be okay after the burning fire.
Yeah,
but
I was not either, to be honest with you, because I was like, what? But then Loki like explains the whole, I forget what the myth he refers to, but burning away like a demigod and burning away the humanity part. So only the god is left.
Yeah. So, y'all got anything else?
No, that's it for me.
No, that's all I got.
Cool. Y'all join us next week as we wrap up Sandman. In the meantime, Jeremy, where can they find you at?
They can find me on Twitch under the handle Night Fury GTO. It's Night with a K, and you can find me here.
Awesome. Richard?
If you want to contact me directly, I have an X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram, a Blue Skies, and a Threads. My handle is Night Curry, night like day night, and curry with a K. If you want to contact us directly, we have a Gmail. Our Gmail is comicallycomicspodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to check us out on YouTube, possibly TikTok, we'll see, and Instagram, you can check us out under the name Comically Comics Podcast. And if you want to check us out on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, you can check us out under the name Comically Comics. Where is it? Here it is. With an X.
Awesome. You can find me on Instagram, eBay, and Shortbox, 22_comics. You can also find me on YouTube at 22 comics. Thank y'all so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed as much as we did make it. Well, all being said, say goodbye, Jeremy.
Bye, Jeremy.
Goodbye, Jeremy. Goodbye.
Prior to now, you've always been governed by your duties. You could have stayed the course, could have carried on as you were. But you changed. And when one of the endless changes, well, that changes everything.